Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're exploring a key moment in the Angola War, the Battle of Ebo, which occurred on November 23, 1975. This battle was a significant victory for the Cubans and his Angolan allies. At the end of November 1975, the Cubans anticipated a South African advance through the Ebo area and strategically established ambush positions along the Mabasa River to confront the enemy head-on. On that critical day, about 70 Cuban soldiers took up positions along the riverbank, equipped with a BM-21 battery, a 76mm field gun, and several anti-tank rocket systems. 2 companies of FAPLA troops, roughly 140 men, were stationed on the high ground to the west. There, the defenders constructed multiple, well-camouflaged, mutually protecting positions above their selected killing zone. To make matters more complex, heavy rains transformed the area surrounding the roads into mud fields. Unaware of the Cuban preparations, the South African force, known as Foxbat, cautiously advanced toward the river. This included a company of Bushmen, Angolan soldiers recruited by the South Africans, and a few eland armored vehicles and mortars manned by South African soldiers. As Foxbat's infantry crossed the river and spread out, the Cubans unleashed a fierce assault. Automatic weapons, mortars, and shells targeted the advancing troops. The first 76mm round blew up an eland. A hail of artillery shells and RPG rounds targeted the armor, while volleys from automatic weapons, rockets, and mortar bombs plastered the infantry. In a matter of 2 minutes, 2 other armored cars, hopelessly trapped on the road, were knocked out. Finally, a BM-21 salvo devastated the Angolan troops allied to the South Africans who were positioned next to the mortar platoon. Panicked, the Bushmen ran away and refused to engage in the battle again. In a matter of moments, the entire company was decimated, including their commander, and the remaining soldiers were forced to withdraw. The aftermath was dire for Foxbat. By the time the battle was over, the South Africans lost 5 troops killed and 11 wounded, and had 5 armored cars knocked out, while their Angolan allies lost 41 killed and dozens of wounded. In return, 1 Cuban was killed and 5 wounded. The FAPLA troops, who had not engaged in combat, suffered no casualties. The ambush at Ebo marked a crucial setback for the South African campaign. Although it wasn't a total defeat, it certainly damaged their morale. The Angolan Cuban force not only remained in full control of their positions, but subsequently recovered 2 of the elands abandoned in the mud, thus scoring a major propaganda victory. In response, South African commanders devised a plan to retaliate. They would try to secretly repair one damaged bridge over the river and launch a surprise attack against the Cubans. Next encounter, it would be the Cubans the ones fighting for their lives. Thanks for tuning in, and subscribe to our channel if you want to know more about the Angola War.